Good morning, welcome to the channel. Different opening this morning, different greeting to the channel because we have a different task today, and that is to try and find a home for two little dogs that have found themselves abandoned out here in Italy. Not an unusual story, of course. A lot of places in Europe have a problem with stray dogs, but these two guys aren't strays. They've unfortunately found themselves abandoned out here, and we're looking for a new home. Anybody who knows anything about the channel will know that we have our own group of dogs that live with us, but unfortunately we just will not be able to adopt these two. So we're looking for a new home. These two guys lived with children, so you know, we know that they are good with kids, very friendly with people, kind of people orientated dogs really, but absolutely definitely not with cats. So if you're thinking about taking on one of these guys, then if you've got cats, it's definitely not a good idea. But as I say, with kids or an active family who like to get out and go for walks, then they're absolutely perfect. They're about 2 years of age, and whilst they are brothers, they certainly can't go together because they fight. So if you're going to adopt one of them, and let's hope that you can, then it'll be one or the other. We'll get the other one out in a minute and you can have a look at him. We call this one Spot for obvious reasons. Hello, Spot. The other one's got a different name. We'll have a look at him. They live and have been brought up in the country, of course, so they love going out for long walks. They enjoy all of that, but unfortunately they can't be together. The other brother, this is Jack, in a different colour, as you can see, rather handsome boy, but again, like Spot, definitely not a dog for cats. So if you've got a cat, then he's a no-no. Just to reinforce the fact that these two don't get on. So if you're going to take one of them, it will be one, it can't be both. Similar kind of disposition really. They're great with kids, they're very people orientated, as you can see, and they just like being out and about and this love affection. It's not their fault that they've found themselves in this situation, but because of the other dogs that we have, and if you watch the channel you'll be aware of them, but because of that, then obviously they can't live with us, can they, Jack? That's a good boy. Very terrier-like. They look a little bit like a Jack Russell, but they're a little bit bigger than that. But they are terrier-like, so if there's any rats or mice around in your barn, then they will certainly dispose of them. But they seem to be reasonably good with other livestock, but that's not been tested, so don't take my word for that. As you can see, reasonably good on the lead. Not trying to pull your arm out, and they've not been on a lead, so it's good that they quite naturally tolerate that. Some dogs try and pull your arm out, but they seem quite good, seem quite happy, don't they? That's a good boy. So there you have our appeal for these two lovely dogs. We've been looking after them now for must be best part of a year, but we just can't do it. We try to integrate them into our own group of dogs, pack of dogs, but it's not going to work. So they find themselves really without a home, and they need a home. They need that kind of loving environment where they can flourish and be a great family companion. So please give it some thought. It might be you, it could possibly be a friend or somebody that you know in the village that might take on one of these dogs, and we would really appreciate that, and I'm sure they would as well. Contact me via the VarioStick channel, either on Facebook at VarioStick or via the email address, which I'll leave down below. So give it some thought, talk to some friends, try and find these dogs a home. They need one. Winter's coming, and they will definitely make a great companion. So try best, let's see where we get to, and we'll keep you updated. Ciao, ciao for now.